What do you guys think? Have I collected too much? Hey there you guys, Shaun Allen here. Welcome to this episode of Disneyland at Home. I am actually right now at my house. It's like 12 o'clock at night. I think it's actually 12:30. I have been getting requests to show you guys my display, which is back here. As you can see, I have a lot of stuff. A lot of history has been made with all these different props and items and things here. So I thought for the next couple of videos for this series, the Disneyland at Home series, I decided to break it up into two parts. So in part one, you guys get to check out the stuff that I have here on this side of the display. And then in part two, you guys will learn about what I've got here, over here on this side of the display. And figure out what's in here and what's in here. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Let's get started. So before I ever started the channel, I only had the top portion of this toy box here. And the toy box was actually right where this chest drawer is, right here, chest of drawers. The box only had the castle, the Haunted Mansion, and a few other little props and items that I got from either Disneyland or Walt Disney World. But it wasn't like this. Like, this came right after I visited Disneyland for my YouTube series, for my first trip, that is. And I've just been collecting more stuff ever since. Right off the bat, let's start off with the castle. This is a paper-made castle, handmade paper castle that I built. It took me maybe 2 or 3 weeks to build. I don't remember exactly how long it took me, but it took me a very long time. A lot of paper, a lot of ink, and a lot of tape. I know you're supposed to build this with, you're supposed to put it together with glue, but I didn't, as you can see. You might actually see some of the tape shining right there, simmering off the castle there. The princesses here I got off the internet. They're just the basic characters that didn't come with the castle. This is actually me. This is me as a wise man from Christmas. There's some little figures here that I also added to the castle. Here we have Ariel. There's a Dalmatian. There's Dopey. Yes, that's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That's a cat. I forget which movie she's from. We got Anna and Elsa here. We got Sorcerer Mickey and Rapunzel. Those characters are from the Disney Infinity series. Over here we have the Rescuers here. And up here we have Mickey from Steamboat Willie. I thought it'd be kind of appropriate to put him up there. And at the very top of the castle, of course, you can't have a castle without Tinkerbell. I've had this thing for 6 years now, and I'm surprised it's lasted this long. But as you can probably guess, it's been falling apart on several occasions, and here's an example. But yeah, it's gotten dusty. It needed some repairs. But it's basically a finished castle. I mean, there's supposed to be like a bridge here and a drawbridge, but I didn't add those. I mean, you can see here where the sections of the drawbridge were supposed to go, but I don't think I've ever been these before. So these are held by toothpicks, and yeah, I never built that drawbridge, and I don't think I ever will. And check this out, way down here at the bottom, that's Walt Disney. That actually came with the castle as well. If you want to check this castle out and you know, build it yourself, I found it off a website called Disney Experience. Link is down below in the description of this video. Again, it took up a lot of time and energy, but I got it done. This is the Haunted Mansion. This from the exact same website. Actually, no, this came from a different website, but they linked it from the Disney Experience website as well. This has probably taken on more damage than than the castle. The little fireplaces there, they're kind of, well, not fireplaces, the chimneys are kind of falling apart. They're supposed to be, I forget what you call it, something that goes on the top here, but that's been destroyed, unfortunately. I actually had to repair these pillars here. One of them got damaged, the other one was too skinny, and I actually had to repair all four of those pillars, and it actually looks a lot better than I thought. This is actually a pin that I decided to put on the mansion. I don't think that's a good idea because it's weighing it down. This is a Haunted Mansion watch. It doesn't work, of course. If I can open it up. There we go. It's got 13 numbers instead of 12. There we go, the Haunted Mansion. So yeah, this is a really cool memento from the Haunted Mansion. That's the Nautilus. I actually have two Nautiluses on my display. There's that one. I also have an ornament that I got. I'll explain about that one a little bit. That's also from Disney Experience. That's actually my very first paper model that I built from the website, and it's really cool. I try to keep that, you know, in a safe area where it's not going to get destroyed. It almost got destroyed at one point, but it survived. And now we have the display here of all the little items here from Star Tours and other multiple attractions. Let's start with Star Tours. First off, we have, if you guys have seen my YouTube series from the vlogs, that is, You may remember I built this special droid factory droid, the official Shaun Allen Films droid. I specifically put the blue Mickey Mouse ears hat on there because of my blue Shaun Allen Films hat that I used to wear back in the day. I don't wear it anymore now because it's gotten kind of sweaty and I got to save it for my other videos. This cup actually did not come from Disneyland. It came from Cinemark. When my family got to see Star Wars The Force Awakens. This was a collector's cup, and it was really, really cool. This is a BB-8 plush toy that I got from Toys R Us. This is a collector's item. This is a C-3PO figure that is all shiny gold. I don't think they make him like this anymore. I've used him so much that his legs and even his arms are so loose that he can't really stand up straight anymore, which is kind of sad. Over here we have Rex, the original pilot, or captain I should say, from Star Tours. This is the name tag that I got from Disneyland recently. This is my name in Arabic. This is the, I believe, the original logo of Star Tours. They do have one for the new version of Star Tours. That's the annual pass holders one, but they ran out, so I didn't get that one. This, of course, is the Star Speeder 1000. They don't sell this anymore, which I'm not surprised because I didn't think this was a big seller. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It is humongous. This is like the size you would see if they were in production for like a Star Tours movie. Like, this is the size they would use if they were going to do a stop motion animation, like if they went back to like filming Star Wars like they did back in 1977. This is the size they would use. I got this at the right time. It was right around the time when they first opened the attraction again. This is kind of upsetting because I like Star Tours, but when I go into the Star Tours store now, everything in the store is just Star Wars. Nothing relating to Star Tours, which kind of makes me a little upset. I would like it if they brought back some of the old Star Tours stuff back, like the Star Speeders and maybe some of the figures. I know they had a play set that I was actually looking for a few weeks ago, and I didn't see it, so I had to get it online or something. But I don't want to do that. I have to pay for shipping and handling. But anyways, these are the mini Star Speeders from the different planets. I forget which planets they go to. I know one goes to Hoth, Bespin, Tatooine, Naboo, that sort of thing. This is actually one of the original Star Speeders right here. It's the same size as the new Star Speeder, the 1401. In fact, I think it's actually the same mold. They just colored it differently. They have a different decal on it. And these are the new, or excuse me, not the new, the old R2 units that used to be in the attraction. I think they actually are in the attraction still. I forget what their names are. Sean, when you're editing the video, put their names down there. R2 is actually up here. And back here we have the very cool and partially busted Nautilus ornament. Yes, this is an ornament. I think this is actually my first Disney ornament that I've ever gotten. And what's cool about this one is that it actually lights up. Watch this. There's a button right here. Oh, it still lights up. Wow. I got this thing maybe 4 years ago. That is so cool. I believe they're still selling this online. I don't know that for a fact, but it's a very cool piece. If you don't have this in your Disney ornament collection, definitely get that one. That is really cool. So now we move on to more of the mini figures here, or the mini vehicles. This is from Astro Orbiters. Excuse me, Astro Orbiters right there in front of Tomorrowland. This is actually a build-it-your-own Cars vehicle from Cars Land. I actually got this from Tomorrowland, which is kind of ironic because it was right next to Autopia, but this is from Cars Land. This over here is a mini sub from the Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage. If you guys have been to Disneyland, they have these small little packs of minifigures, and they come with 4 or 5 different figures. And I remember when they were advertising this particular sub that I was actually looking for this. So, because they don't really have anything for Finding Nemo that relates to the submarines at Disneyland. I really like it they actually sold something of the submarines, but this is very tiny. But anyways, I was literally going through each of the bags, feeling around, trying to figure out which one has a sub, and I thought I felt one in one of the bags, and this is what popped out. And I was very glad to get this because I've always wanted to have a Finding Nemo Submarine Voyage submarine, and here it is. I got it. So that was really cool. It made my day. And moving on. This is supposed to be Indiana Jones and the Temple of the Forbidden Eye vehicle, but you'll notice that this is actually the dinosaur ride vehicle because this is the time machine. The tires look like the old 1940 style tires, or should I say wheels, but the front is not. It's actually the time machine from Disney's Animal Kingdom. They just painted it differently. It's supposed to be white and orange, but this is like a beige, orange, brown color. So they kind of tricked you into getting this one, but I wasn't very happy about it, but you know what? It's still cool but I feel like I got cheated on with that one. But anyways, moving on, we have one of the original, I believe it's one of the original, or supposed to look like one of the original Matterhorn bobsleds. This is really cool. It's a neat little device. Oh yes, these actually have wheels on them, so that way they can roll around on the ground or on a surface, flat surface that is. We have Splash Mountain, one of the Splash Mountain logs, and we have, of course, one of the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad engines, and this is the I Am Fearless, which is the #2 engine. Now you notice right next to that I have an even bigger Big Thunder Mountain Railroad engine. It's the same train, I Am Fearless, but this is a little bigger, like I said, and I actually got this one not from Disneyland, but at Walt Disney World. And I remember I wanted to get this thing so bad. I got it. I think I was 12 when I got this, so I can't find the little yellow car that came with it, so I think it's out in my shed. But this is the engine I got from Walt Disney World. This is actually my Big Thunder Mountain ornament. Here we have some more Disney Infinity figures. We got the Lone Ranger and Tonto back here, appropriately next to the Haunted Mansion, Jack Skellington. And of course, if you guys have been in Disneyland during Christmas time, you know that the Haunted Mansion is decked out for Haunted Mansion Holiday. We got the kind of angry-looking Donald Duck there. And we have my own little small version of Star Wars Land. We have the X-Wings, the Millennium Falcon, with a Corellian Transport, Snow Speeder. There's one of the AT-ATs, it's a B-Wing. And and actually, this is pretty cool too. I didn't expect to get this one, but this is a little figure of the building from It's a Small World. And you can actually, well, you can't really see on the camera, but there's the face right there, the front. Yeah, this basically this is like the front facade of It's a Small World, and I was really surprised to get this one. It's really cool. This is like the only piece I have here from It's a Small World, or supposed to be from It's a Small World. And then right here we have the 60th anniversary key. Yes, I'm actually collecting the keys as well. I'm not really sure if this is really being sold that often at Disneyland, so it's one of those items that's a hit and miss, but I thought it was cool, so I got it. 60th anniversary key, I believe it's 60... Oh no, there's a Disney logo right there on the back, kind of like what they have right now for the Disney logo right now at Disneyland, especially, you know, also on my channel as well. And that's the toy box. That's a lot of cool stuff. Oh. Hey, Batman. So as we continue up to the second shelf of my display, we have a couple of pins here, actually several pins. Here's my special little BB-8 droid pin that I got from the World of Disney store, I believe. This is a cool one because this is supposed to represent Paradise Pier back in the day when it first opened. They also have another version where it's supposed to look like, you know, California Screamin' and Mickey's Fun Wheel, but this is supposed to be the original, I think it's like the Sunray Fun Wheel or something like that, and the roller coaster back when it had the Mickey Mouse head, face, whatever. It's almost like a big gigantic hidden Mickey. And of course I can't forget about this pin. This is actually one of the only items that I can relate to the Star Wars Lunch Bay. This is the pin that they sell right there in the bay, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can really see that, but oh, you can kind of see it. Star Wars Launch Bay. There we go. On this side, I didn't get these at Disneyland. I got these at the Ronald Reagan Library. I've been meaning to show you guys these. These are really cool because these are supposed to be the books from Snow White, Cinderella, and Sleeping Beauty. And I actually got to see these books in person when the Ronald Reagan Library hosted a gigantic, like, display from the Walt Disney Archives. And these books are huge. They're probably 2 to 3 feet long. And these do open up. So let's look at this one. This is Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. And we start off with the story. We look into the mirror. There's us. We're the fairest of them all. Oh, you guys are the fairest ones of them all. Wow. You guys are lucky. And here's the Cinderella book right here. Let's check out this one. Oh, there's the glass slipper. There's the opening segment there from Cinderella. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a blank. A castle. Here's the one from Sleeping Beauty. This was a really cool one to see. And it opens up with the 3 fairies. And here we have and they lived happily ever after when they're going to make it pink, make it blue. Really cool pieces right there. And now we've made it on to our second shelf. Yes, this shelf was recently built to accommodate more items for the Disneyland display, and I'm really glad. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Before that, I get to those. Down here is the test shot of Fez Parker before he became Davy Crockett right there. This is actually one of the bags that came with some special 3D glasses from when we went to see Star Wars The Force Awakens. You'll see those in a second. Actually, there they are. Right here, we're going to start off with Dumbo. You guys might remember him from my very first vlog. I got him from one of their games that they have there at Disney California Adventure. Oh, and look at this. He's wearing my very first pair of Mickey Mouse ears. I've had these ears probably since I was 5 years old. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's my very first pair. This is my second one over here. That's my third one. This is my fourth one. So yeah, I'm not making a collection of ears, but I'm just saying that this is my very first pair. Yes, I put my name right there. My name's on the back here as well. So he's wearing my first pair of Mickey Mouse ears. This is supposed to be my very first camera that I used. This is actually my camera that I used for my very first episode of Mealtime at Disneyland. Not my first vlog, but I believe my fourth vlog and some of my other ride reviews. A lot of history has been made. I think, yeah, this is my first camera that I used for my first YouTube video. This is a special pin that I got from Disneyland. Check this out. This is supposed to represent the special tickets that you would have to get at Disneyland back in the old days. So look at that. You got the A, B, C, D, and E tickets in there. They do not open up, as you can see, but it's still really cool. It's supposed to be like the packet from Disneyland. Very, very neat pin right there. This is a special game card that I used to get Dumbo, and these are special Disneyland keys. Yes, I've got keys to Disneyland. This is the official key to Disneyland, so I can go in and unlock the gates with this key. No, I'm just kidding. I wish. These are special limited edition keys, by the way. This is a key to the Haunted Mansion. They actually have several of these. There's one with the 3 hitchhiking ghosts. There's one with the Hatbox Ghost. I don't remember if there was another one or not, but this is the one that has the logo for the Haunted Mansion. This is a really cool one. This is a key for the It's a Small World attraction. As you can see, it's got a lot of really cool items on here. I am making a collection of these keys. Last but not least, there's a small. This is actually a smaller key compared to the other ones. This is Mr. Toad's key for Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. There's his vehicle right there. These are collector's items, by the way, especially the Disneyland one, because before they used to only sell the Walt Disney World Castle keys. So I don't think that one was a big seller, but this one definitely was one that was being sold a lot. So continuing on, this is Mr. Toad. You guys remember him from one of my previous vlogs. I got him a couple months ago, actually. There's Maleficent, my other plush toy. Here, of course, is Casey Jr. This is ginormous. He lights up, and if I remember correctly, he still does light up. Oh, come on, you were working last time. He's asleep. Dang it, I thought he was working. Oh well. This is my special happy birthday, 27th birthday pin that I got from Disneyland. This is a special antenna topper from Disneyland. Of course, we don't have antennas anymore, so why are they still selling those? And then, of course, you can't have a Disneyland display without the Star Wars stuff because, you know, you got Star Wars Land coming. This, of course, is the First Order / Empire display. There's my Kylo Ren figure that I got from, yes, I got that from Disneyland. I've literally been all over the place. Target, Toys R Us, Kmart. They aren't selling these. And the only place I've been able to find this figure was at Disneyland. They only had one, and I got it. Yes! Oh, I'm actually missing one of my other TIE fighters. I actually have a TIE bomber as well, but I don't have that. This is supposed to be a snow speeder that was supposed to have been used in the movie, but apparently was cut out. This is my Darth Vader helmet that a lot of people really liked. Back here, we have the special light-up wand that I've used a few times at Disneyland. I haven't been able to use it at night because, you know, I don't go to the night events, but I have to at some point. These are the special 3D glasses that my family got to use at the Star Wars The Force Awakens movie theater experience. We have Kylo Ren, that's Captain Phasma, that's a Stormtrooper, and there's BB-8. Right over here we have a special ornament dedicated to the Dumbo attraction right there with 2 flying Dumbos. And then last but not least, up here is my 60th anniversary Mickey Mouse ears. I decided to put that up there because it's off the floor and on a really cool section of this display. And so, there you go. I will get to these items down here in the second part. So, you have to wait for the second part, part 2. Well, that about does it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't worry, we have a whole other section of things to check out over here on this side of the display that I haven't gotten to, and this stuff down here as well. I would like to add it to this video, but we're running out of time. So, again, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, favorite the video, share your friends, and of course, subscribe to my channel, the Design Video Series. If you lasted this long, thank you so much. You are awesome. Now I gotta get to some sleep, so thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time here on the Disneyland Video Series. Bye-bye!